Hello, this is David Chapin with your August company update. We had our corporate retreat recently. We defined our third quarter rocks, and our top priorities for moving the company forward in the third quarter are going to be finalize our offsite production plan. It's time to take what has been discussed and turn it into real working strategy. We are going to improve how we work with the remarkable purchasing software, and that will include trying to fine tune the ways in which we buy wire, impact our change orders might have on our material requirements, and our overall interaction with the system on a day-to-day basis. And finally, we're going to address some software utilization across the entire company. That will affect mostly people who sit at a desk all day. But we're going to look at those different software, how we use them, and how we can become more effective in how we use them. Also, as summer winds down, we don't want you to let your guard down. Stay sharp, stay safe, and finish strong. It's very important that we finish out safely with all the work we're doing this summer. We've got momentum. Let's keep it all going forward each and every day. And one last thing is start thinking about our 2026 themes. We'll be collecting ideas at our fall company meetings, and we want everyone's voice to be put in the mix. So thank you and have a great August.
Hi, and welcome to the August employee update. And this month we are going to talk about August anniversaries and July new hires. July is kind of our slower month with new hires, so we have a few less new hires than we have had in the past few months and stuff. So let's start with the July new hires. We have two. Both of these individuals started on July 28th. We have David Lynch, who is coming to us as a foreman, and David will be based out of Oklahoma City. And then we have David Mulder, who is coming as a laborer, and David will be based out of Minnesota. So those are our two new hires for the month of July. For anniversaries, we have Elliot Wagner, who on August 3rd will be here 5 years. We have Michael Beck, who is a maintenance tech at Goodyear, who will be here 14 years on August 4th. Then you have myself, who on August 10th will be here 21 years. And then we have Michael Robinson, who is based out of Oklahoma City, and on August 12th will be here 1 year. Josh Dishman, who is a foreman for us in Nebraska, on August 13th will be here 24 years. And Cody Rising, who is a general superintendent based out of Nebraska, on August 13th will also be here 24 years. Renee Martinez, who is a maintenance tech at the facility in Goodyear, will be here 3 years on August 15th. And Davis Beckner, who is based out of Nebraska, as an apprentice there, will be here 4 years on August 23rd. Bedraldin Muhammad, who is an apprentice for Wilmer Electric in Nebraska, will be here 7 years on October 23rd. And then you have Curtis Cox, who is a maintenance tech based in the facility in Lawton, Oklahoma at Goodyear plant, who on August 27th will be here 29 years. And then you have Sean Rooney, who is an apprentice based out of the Lawton, Oklahoma area, will be here 3 years on August 29th. So thank you to all those individuals who have anniversaries coming up here in August. And then I just wanted to remind you in preparation that apprenticeship classes will be starting again in September. So if you are an apprentice, please be watching for the information coming from Scott in regards to the upcoming apprentice schedule and the starting time and all of those types of things and prepping for that. So if you have questions in regards to apprentice class, please be sure you reach out to Scott. He's more than willing to answer any questions that you might have, and watch for that to come here in start up again in September. Have a great rest of your day.
Good morning, Southern Region. It's Drew Jans here to give you the region's monthly update. Our current workload, Job 63, which is Lawton Indian Hospital. We're working on overhead rough end for phase 1. We've completed 90% of our site work, and we're working on the main feeders for powers to the space. Job 69, LCHC. We're working on finishes. Schedules to be completed with this project, September 30th. Job 79, Fort Sill Building 900. We're planning to start back the end of the year, first of next year, according to the GC. Job 203, Cash School. We're chasing block on that one. Job 206, McMahon Auditorium. We start back this week with our rough end. Job 207, Vista STEM. We're working on overhead rough end as well as starting in the explosion proof area, and we're installing some specialty fixtures on that one. Job 211, Fort Sill Reynolds Hospital. We're waiting on the roofers to get started back on that one. That's been delayed, still waiting. Job 240, Crossroads Apartments. In-wall is supposed to be starting the middle of August. Job 245, Central High School. We completed the under slab. We're working on the site work off and on and when it's available, and we're chasing block. Job 375, Vista Phase 1. We've completed our main feeder conduits for our first shutdown, and we're starting on trim out. Job 380, which is Vista Phase 2, we're working on trim out for this one as well. Job 385, which is Comanche County Memorial Hospital hybrid OR renovation. We've started demo, and we're working on project coordination startup for that one. Jobs we're bidding are the VOA Wellness and Recovery Center with CBL, the Vista Anachoic Chamber with Quad, Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport with a few GCs, and a ballpark in Altus with Miller Tippins. Jobs we're waiting on are the Fort Sill Allen and Altman renovation and Fort Sill VA Hospital chiller replacement. As far as safety, just want to make sure we continue to watch out for your buddy and to bring up safety concerns so we can address them at that time and not let them continue to be a safety issue. Few reminders, apprentice class starts back on September 4th and the 5th. Just a reminder that the classes have changed. So level 1 will start on Thursday at 7 a.m. and go till 10 a.m. Level 3 will go from 12:30 to 3:30 on Thursday. Friday, level 2 will start from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then level 4 from 12:30 to 3:30 on Friday. So please remember that if you guys are in that level, you might want to set a reminder so you know with the classes changing on Thursdays and Fridays going forward, starting September 4th and the 5th. One other thing, we also have our next quarterly meeting. It will be scheduled September 24th, and it will be here at our Lawton office. So once we get more details on that, we will send that out. Last thing for this update, just want to thank you guys again. We've had a great month and great year, and we're going to continue that. And as I always say, it's because of your guys' hard work. So thank you for doing that, and you guys have a good day.